Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everyone. Good morning. Thank you for the opportunity that given to me. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Cantika Sari Dewi M, and then I am a student of English Education Department of postgraduate program in Yogyakarta State University. So, in this special occasion, I would like to present to you about EFL students self-regulated learning towards the use of mobile learning. Particularly, we will focus on students in university. Okay, without further ado, let's see the first discussion. Okay, the first it's about definition. So we have to highlight several terms here. The first one is self-regulated learning. Self-regulated learning is defined as a process in which students activate and maintain cognition, behavior, and influence the achievement of goals systematically. And then uh, with self-regulated learning, students are expected to have the capacity to set realistic goals and to determine appropriate strategies that will lead them to those goals while carrying out their learning responsibilities. And then the second terms we have mobile learning. So mobile learning is the process of learning using a mobile device as a useful tool that enables access to students to educational activity both inside or outside of the classroom, and that offers information at any time and from any location. So when we talk about mobile learning for EFL students, it is most likely related with the mobile assisted language learning, or commonly known as MO. So what is MO? It is refers to the application of smartphones and other mobile technology to the study of languages, particularly when mobility and contextual learning are advantageous. And then a mall is seen to have the potential to offer the environment necessary for individual, realistic, and independent style learning, especially to learn new language. And mall gives all types of students the opportunity to learn in ways that have never been done before and that have emerged outside the confines of regular classroom. By having more access to human resources, linguistic model activities, and other learning tools, mobile assisted language learning, mobile device learning, individuals can engage in meaningful learning. And then, because here we would like to focus on the students in university, let's see about mobile learning, or in this case mobile assisted language learning in higher education. So the use of mobile assisted language learning in learning English has attracted the attention of students at every level of education. In higher education, undergraduate students are reported to have a positive attitude towards the use of MOL, according to Grazier Botero et al. In 2018 and Soidoni and Bahlol in 2016. Students appear to be highly aware of the opportunity that mobile assisted language learning provides them in learning English, despite the fact that lecturers and institutions perhaps are not participating in its implication or implementation. And then this attitude, for example, can be reflected by the students by show their independent learning through the use of mobile assisted language learning. Okay, so we have now about the terms, the definition of our terms, and then also how the development of mobile learning, or in this case mobile assisted language learning in higher education. And let's see what's the relationship. Okay, so there is a essential role that self-regulated learning play in the use of mall. What is it? Because according to Vogel et al. In 2009. Institution design and human variables all affect how well mobile learning as small works. It means that motivation and skill levels of self-regulated learning activities in online learning environments are including as human factors that can affect well mobile learning or mobile assisted language learning according to Fiber and Anderson in 2019 that the ability of the learner to self-regulate their language learning is essential included in the use of mouth and then the association of self-regulated learning and mobile learning is not only about student self-regulated learning enhance the use of mobile learning, but also the use of mobile learning can enhance a student's self-regulated learning. Uh, a review of studies related to self-regulated learning and mobile learning conducted by Palalas and Ward in 2020 shows that the benefits of mobile learning can also increase students' self-regulation. It relates to affordability of using mobile learning, such as the flexibility and personalization. This advantage make it easier for students to engage in learning using mobile learning and encourage them to activate their self-regulated learning. Okay, so let's see the last we have conclusion of this discussion that the use of mobile learning for EFL students can be done by utilizing a mobile assisted language learning or more. But we have to highlight that to be able to maximize learning outcomes through mobile assisted language learning, student self-regulation must be implemented. In this case, students are aware and responsible for their own learning, or they have independent learning through mobile assisted language learning used. All right, so that's all my presentation. Thank you very much for your nice attention. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.